In today's video, we're going to make this beautiful ocean-inspired set to celebrate World Ocean Day. Sit tight, we're getting into it next. Hello, my little love bugs. Welcome back to Glam Tones. My name is Gigi, and we are working on this ocean-inspired set in honor of World Ocean Day. And we're going to start with this lovely polish by Canni. I really have enjoyed the 4 colors I have from Canni right now, and I definitely could see myself purchasing more in the future. If you were curious about my feelings on this brand, it is limited, of course. I only have these 4 colors. Well, not these. I only have 4 colors. This is 1 color. And we are putting it on messy today. No rhyme or reason. We're not doing 2 coats. We're keeping it to 1. I like that you can get away with that with this particular color. It doesn't have a lot of shadowing. And if you let it sit for a minute, it beautifully self-levels. I do realize that I'm using the pro moves right now by drifting way out of frame, and I do apologize for that. But thank you for understanding that sometimes you're just going to be a little out of frame. So now with my fan brush, I'm just softening that edge a little. We're not going for an actual traditional ombre. We are going to cover up anything that would have been ombre with our waves. So I'm just softening this edge a little. That's literally it. And honestly, you could probably skip this step. I just felt like this whole thing is an experiment, right? And I would give that a try. And I'm not mad I did it, right? But honestly, it was probably not necessary. You probably just could have butted these 2 colors up next to each other and still gotten the same effect. So if you're looking to make it even easier, that would be one way to do it, because guys, this is an easy set. You could also not do the thing I'm doing right now. This one polish, the second polish rather, it is just the smidgiest smidge darker. And it also has a little bit of glitter. So all I'm doing is feathering it up into the other polish to pull in a tiny bit of the glitter and to give it sort of an ombre-ish quality. But the 2 colors are so close that I'm not sure it actually is a traditional ombre. Just a little mixing where the water would be mixing. Because as you can see, it is a tiny bit deeper, but it's still a jelly with 1 coat. And that first color, I think, is a jelly no matter what, even with second coat. But it's still jellyish. It's just a little deeper in the blue, because as you go out into the ocean, you get a little darker blue, right? It's not really blue, it's light refraction or something. Don't quote me on that, guys. Not a scientist. Just going to admit that. And we're going to do this same treatment through all the nails. And again, no second coats on this set, just the 1 coat on everything. Yeah, just the 1 coat on everything. And this, listen, such an easy set to do, but so much fun. I really had a wonderful time making this set. You may have noticed that the last little over a week, I've not really posted a ton of content. I was the tiniest bit under the weather, guys. And the biggest part of that was just sometimes when you're not feeling well, it's exhausting. And that's really all it was. I was so tired that my brain was fuzzy and I had no energy. And really the whole problem was I was off one of my medications for my thyroid, and it led to a little lethargy. There was a mix up between the pharmacy and my doctor, and not having that, I have Hashimoto's, so not having that medication really knocked my feet out from underneath me. So, and then it did take me a couple of days to get that built back up in my system so that I felt good again enough to knock out a set for you guys today. So I do apologize for that. But again, I want to thank you so much for understanding that sometimes anyone might need to take a break, right? You might need one. I might need one. Whoever it is, if you need that moment, please just take it for yourself. It's so important to honor where you're at and not should yourself to death, right? So now here's the magic of this set. I've put down a layer of Bloomin' Gel, but honestly, guys, I think you could get away with a base coat because we're not going to let it bloom. We're going to blow it. And I'm just going to use a straw and blow it. Now, listen, if you've got an airbrush machine, you can do that. And honestly, I think if I had had a skinnier straw, this would have been even better. So I'm going to like go to a restaurant and grab a couple of those straws you use to stir your coffee that never work very well and put that in the collection so we can do this more because this was so fun. Now, if you're doing this on somebody else or for clients or for a set for clients, don't use a straw and blow. You absolutely are going to need to use an airbrush machine or some sort of force air situation, like maybe one of those little tiny canisters or something. But you probably don't want to be blowing your breath on something somebody else is going to wear. So that's my one little buyer beware on this set is you need to have the right tools unless you're doing them for yourself. Because it's okay if you get, some of your breath on yourself. You breathe on yourself all day. But let's not be doing that to our friends and neighbors or clients, okay? That's not a good idea. Maybe your family members would let you get away with it, but I don't know. Maybe not a good idea. So anyway, we're just laying down our marble, our pre-marbled polish, and then blowing it. But you could not pre-marble it. You could lay the colors down individually in little stripes and then do the blowing. You've got options with that, okay? And you could probably even do juicy dots all close up together and then blow them. I don't know. There's different options, and I think we're definitely going to investigate those because this was so fun, you guys. I loved making this set. So now we're going to switch over to gems, and I'm just going to show you a couple of these because the bulk of the time that I spent on this set was the gem work. That's what I think about when I watch Votino, how much editing must go into his videos because and you can tell the jumps. You can see the jumps in some of his videos, which of course you can. That's not a criticism. I totally respect Votino's work and admire him greatly. But you can definitely see the work his editor puts in because he will do some very gemmy nails, and that takes time. No matter how skilled and awesome you are at doing nails, putting the gems on, I think, can be the most time consuming part of doing the nails. So, respect. If you're out there doing a lot of gem work, respect. But I won't lie, guys, the gem work on these, it was the bulk of my time. But again, this set is so easy. It took me like 65 minutes. And of course, that's only one hand. But if you're working on somebody else, or you're doing two hands, you're going to be working with, you're constantly working even when you're curing, right? So it would probably not add a whole ton of time to do the second hand. Maybe another 20 minutes or so is my guess, until you get to the gems, and then that might depends on how many you put on there. Now let's go ahead and get to our top coat portion of the evening, and you will see all the nails represented here. I am coming in with my top coat on on this tiny little brush, and I'm just making sure that all of the silver bits, all of the gold bits, did I say silver bits? First of all, yes, I did. All the gold bits, all of the pearls, that they all get a little bit of top coat on them just to make sure they're sealed to the nail, because those little beads love to just flick right off your nails. They pop right off. Look at how pretty the marble is represented as the tide coming in. I absolutely love this set and how pretty it is. And minus the gems, it's not too much. Like, I think almost anyone would wear a set like this. Maybe not everyone would want this many gems and gold bits, but that can always be changed to suit the client in mind. So there you go. But I think almost anyone, especially if you're a blue lover, would really love to wear a set like this. So now, after doing all of the work around the gems, we're just smoothing it all the way down the nail and making sure that we don't have any. With a set like this, sometimes that top coat can get a tiny bit wavy, right? So you want to make sure you're smoothing it out really nice. And now here we are coming in and giving this one the same treatment. I did not show you every stroke of that because, like I said, that's a little time consuming. So we did edit a little bit of that out. But guys, you're going to have to let me know about the sound quality of this video today after you watch it, because I bought one of those cute little microphones that you can hold or clip on you that has noise reduction, and I've done some tests and it seems like it's pretty good. So I'm super happy that I'll be able to talk to you guys and leave my air conditioner and fan on without driving you crazy with the droning noise of it, because sometimes it drives me crazy with the droning noise of it, and it's for my comfort. So I know that it can be annoying. But here we are, guys. This is our finished World Ocean Day set. And tell me if you don't think that this is perfect for Ocean Day, perfect for Poseidon or any other god of the ocean that you may want to ascribe this to. And then also, I think any of the mermaids would love this too, right? Maybe this is a nice set for Ariel or her sisters. There you go. I love it. Guys, I love this set so much. I hope you like it as much as I do. I really do appreciate you coming by today and spending some time with me. If there's anything at all you'd like to see on the channel, please hit me in the comment section. And while you're down there, don't forget to tell me, would you wear this set? Is it too long? Is it too much? Is it not enough? Give me those answers in the comment section. We're going to see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye-bye.